Flash flooding that struck some North Shore communities early Saturday should be over for the time being, but rain will continue through the day, according to meteorologist Alan Dunham at the National Weather Service in Taunton. Dunham had a warning for local drivers: if they see lots of water. Don't drive through it. It only takes 6 inches of water to sweep a car off the road. Advertisement: a flood advisory for the area of East Boston and Winthrop ended at 10 a.m., and another for South Shore communities from Quincy and Braintree to northern Plymouth County expired at 11 a.m., Dunham said. They may see 1 or 2 more heavy downpours, but nothing like they saw earlier today, Dunham said of the communities north of Boston. Get fast forward in your inbox. Forget yesterday's news. Get what you need today in this early morning email. Thank you for signing up. Sign up for more newsletters here. Waters that had created flash floods in areas around Lynn, Revere, and Winthrop had largely receded by late morning, Dunham said, but he cautioned there may still be some nuisance, poor drainage flooding in some areas. We've gotten reports of anywhere from 3 to 4 inches of rain in a very short period of time, he said, but added that we're not looking for anything as heavy as we saw earlier. A chance for showers remains in the region throughout the rest of Saturday, Dunham said, and maybe even a rumble of thunder. Advertisement: if they're driving around with these heavy showers anywhere, all of a sudden they could see ponding on roadways, he said. Ellen Burke, 38, was part of the early morning crew opening Toomey's Cleaners on Boston Street in Lynn when the storm hit, just past dawn. About 6:30, it just started pouring buckets, Burke said. We got some hail or sleet that covered the ground, almost looked like a light snow covering. And then the water just started kind of rushing down the street, filled up Boston Street. Boston Street floods a little bit every once in a while, at the corner of Boston and Ford, she continued, but this came back probably another couple hundred feet up Boston Street. It got pretty deep. Cars were trying to go through, about 3 feet deep. Burke said the store's early start, it opened at 6 a.m., meant the staff was safely inside, with their cars parked, by the time the flood hit the area. Everyone's in between 530 and 630th, so everyone was just getting in just as it started getting really bad, she said. If we were on that corner of Ford and Boston Street, we might have gotten some flooding in the store. Eventually, she said, the rain slowed down and the waters of the flash flood receded, leaving a lot of debris. I think it's all cleared out now, she said about 10:45 a.m. It's just one of those things. Just comes too fast, nowhere for it to go. Scott Eisen for the Boston Globe. MBTA bus made its way down a flooded Boston Street in Lynn. Scott Eisen for the Boston Globe. Lynn firefighters from Engine 3 worked to replace manhole covers that came off during flooding on Commercial Street. Mike Kwiatek Globe staff. Ford Street in Lynn was flooded at its intersection with Boston Street, obscuring the demarcation where parking lots ended and the street began. Mike Kwiatek Globe staff. Several vehicles were caught in street flooding in Lynn early Saturday morning. Globe correspondent Martha Schick contributed to this report. Jeremy C. Fox can be reached at jeremy.fox@globe.com. Follow him on Twitter @JeremyFox.